Imagine having to wipe the log out of a 275-pound, 6'3" man.
This podcast is hardly focused.
Ah, the French.
Up in New Hampshire, according to WHDH, Diaper Spa. It's a thing.
What is a diaper spa, sir? Please
I want you to read the name, the article title.
The article title from Boston.com.
Yeah.
What's a diaper spa and why is it raising eyebrows in New Hampshire?
It just answered its own question. It's like, why is it raising eyebrows? Because it's a diaper spa. It's like,
am I alone in having never heard of a diaper spa before?
I kind of. I remember back in the day. I remember watching an old CSI episode where like one of these like they investigated a murder, and it involved like this guy that was basically had his own little room in his house that was dedicated to being a big diaper baby.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah,
but it wasn't a spa. But it was like, but they also they went to a store that was like an adult baby store.
That was a CSI.
Then, yeah, it was like original CSI.
Okay,
way back in the day.
This sounds like a Criminal Minds episode. This sounds like something that what do they call them? The unsub.
I don't think Criminal Minds was even out at that point.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that came about 5 years after CSI started. Okay. CSI. Okay, for some reason I'm confusing CSI and NCIS because why abbreviate everything?
Letters.
You know? Yeah. But anyway,
slight difference.
Slight difference. Yeah. Not a whole lot of naval crime going on the various CSIs.
Not a lot of naval crime going on in the desert of Las Vegas.
Plenty of it in Hawaii, though, and in Sydney, Australia.
Oh, they crossover episodes, right, man? There you go.
Yeah. According to Boston.com. And the audio I'm about to play for you guys comes from Channel 7. A debate over a new spa is brewing in southern New Hampshire, where some residents in Atkinson are taking a stand against the Diaper Spa, a nursery-like business for adults.
Where is Atkinson? Is it close to anything? Is it close to Manchester?
I don't even know where Atkinson is. That's a good question. Near Hampstead, Plastow, Merrimack. Right over the state line.
Okay, there we go. Just over the border.
Yeah, so like go up
tax-free. New Hampshire.
Go up 495.
Illegal.
Go up 495, and just before you get to the state line, turn off where the 110 grill is. Just keep going up that road, and then there's Atkinson, home of the Diaper Spa. The Diaper Spa, it's a nursery-like business for adults who role play as children and wear diapers, according to their website. The Diaper Spa.
I mean, I shouldn't be kink shaming, but keep going.
The Diaper Spa is open to all diaper-wearing individuals who seek acceptance, respite, and care. So I'm watching Channel 7 when they're interviewing Colleen Ann Murphy. She's a doctor who owns the spa. And I got to say, it's like, looks like it's in like one of those old, like turn of the century homes, but it's been flipped on the inside. It looks very comfortable in there. But this is where grown-ass people who wear diapers, just for the fuck of it.
Don't knock it until you try it.
Gather.
Do they use it?
Like, do they use the diaper?
Yeah, or is it just like just wearing it, you know?
Oh God, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, they'll some of them will go full on baby mode. Need to get changed.
Like the
imagine having to wipe the log out of a 275-pound, 6'3" man.
Oh Jesus.
You gotta lift his legs up. Oh yeah, get the crevice in there.
You're gonna need some Febreze.
Oh yeah, those baby wipes aren't big enough. You got it you gotta soak a Bounty in the baby wipe material there.
Yeah. Get some Windex.
Upper Bounty.
Now, Mike, I know you and I were talking about this recently, but do you think these people go out and buy like the adult Depends, or are they going full cloth?
No. That's the adult Depends is not baby diapers. That's adult diapers for adults.
Right.
They're getting baby diapers that are brought up to size for an adult.
Oh God.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, sir. Yep.
So we're not doing cloth then. We're not like helping out the environment.
I don't know. Maybe some of them have more of a traditional view on their babying that they want to go cloth. But
when does Crohn's disease typically flare up? I mean, is that something you can be like
anytime? You can get Crohn's starting in your teens and 20s.
Okay, but like
anytime. Can
you like come out of the womb with Crohn's and just be like chronically shitting yourself as a baby?
You could, but you're also chronically shitting yourself as a baby anyway.
Sure, but I'm thinking like, say you have an adult who has Crohn's, who also likes to wear diapers because that's just what they're comfortable doing, and they then soil themselves in the diapers, but again, they have Crohn's. I'm just picturing trying to think of the messiest, most inconvenient scenario you could possibly be in while enjoying wearing diapers habitually.
It's not about having Crohn's. Just go down to the fast food Indian place. All right. Punjab Palace down the street and just get a whole bowl of baba ganoush and some curry. All right. And there you go. And you're set. Okay.
There it is.
That is a blowout that's going to go halfway up your back.
Dude, don't even do that. Go find a Friendly's restaurant that's still open.
I've got one.
What about crack? Doesn't crack make you shit?
Yes, actually. Well, heroin too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you don't want it's a different consistency. You want like a nice consistency with your blowout, okay?
Sure. And
that's true.
Now, I don't know anything about, people who suffer from the disease of addiction, as it were, but those who are addicted.
Yeah, Jack's not addicted. He just loves cocaine.
Sure. Yeah. It's my thing. It's my jam. I'm like Tony Montana.
Cowomas polluted.
I'm in love with my sister.
Take that sound clip and put it anywhere you want.
Yeah, I imagine they're not eating much, so there's like not much to be had there in terms of matter. Now, remember when everyone was making fun of the astronaut who like when she drove from like Texas to Florida or like across the country?
Diapers, yeah.
Yeah, because she didn't want to stop.
Yeah.
So she wore diapers.
I mean, not for nothing. I mean, you take a gas station stop, but apparently she couldn't do a full tank of gas on a bladder there.
Yeah. No, she had
apparently
to.
She's not a professional like I am.
What was she doing? She was like going to kill somebody or
kidnap her boyfriend's new girlfriend.
Okay.
Which technically would make him the ex-boyfriend.
All I remember is that I think it's Natalie Portman. There's a movie about it and it was not well received.
Not at all.
Yeah. Like a very fascinating case, would have made
Star
a great
Wars.
movie. And yeah, Star Wars. It's a Terminator. It's that Terminator movie I keep talking about.
Phantom Menace.
So adult baby / diaper lovers. There's an acronym for this, and it's ABDL. These are people who, quote, act a voluntary regression to a previous age and or wear a diaper for psychological reasons. That is according to a 2020 article in the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health. So if you like to wear a diaper, if you are like Stu Pickles when he hit his head in that episode of the Rugrats and suddenly was able to communicate with his 1-year-old son fluently.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, then you are an ABDL, an adult baby diaper lover.
So I've heard about these from like people who go to Japan. They talk about like how they have like diaper bars. I haven't heard of like a spa, but I'm imagining it's like the same kind of concept.
A diaper bar, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I mean, wasn't it also in an episode of Always Sunny?
Always Sunny is like
Diaper
the new
time.
Simpsons. There's going to be an episode of it somewhere.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's like it's diaper time.
And so much fucked up shit happens on It's Always Sunny that like to say there's an episode featuring a diaper bar is just interchangeable with like any other episode. Anyway, here's audio from Channel 7. They're talking to Dr. Colleen Ann Murphy about the Diaper Spa. The Diaper Spa in Atkinson, New Hampshire.
Well, we all know New Hampshire is known as the live free and die state, but some here in Atkinson are wondering if this new business takes that a little bit too far. The owner of what she says is the first and only Diaper Spa in the country invited me in for a look to try to dispel some of the fears and misconceptions.
Play-Doh, kinetic sand, crayons.
It looks like a child's playroom.
It is. It's for processing. It's for working out issues.
Colleen Murphy shows me the childlike safe space where she hopes to dispense therapy that involves clients wearing adult diapers to deal with stress or trauma. And what about the diapers? It's a diaper spa.
This is my changing area. So it has diapers and baby powder and wet wipes and I guess everything you would expect.
The Diaper Spa website offers nursery spa care for $300 an hour, virtual playdates for $200, and a diaper B&B for $1,500 a day that Murphy describes as a premier experience for the little one inside of you.
It helps them process whatever trauma it was. A lot of times it's childhood trauma when they were still in diapers or just getting out of diapers, and they want to feel that safety that they had before that.
You got $1,500 to spend on a full treatment there.
I've got $1,500 of diapers for my kids. That's good enough diaper play for me. Thank you very much.
I don't even know if I have $10, and that sounds funny,
But it's true. I'm laughing to hide the tears.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Question.
Sure.
If you want to go to Filler's OnlyFans site,
Yeah.
support him.
Yeah, it's only fillers.
Only fillers.
So I don't want to make this weird, but I already
But it already
have,
is.
But I already have by saying that. So like I understand like males wearing it, but like do females wear tops still? Like what's happening?
Maybe if they're wearing an adult size onesie, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just trying to like
are like
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's not important, but it's just it's just making
It's something
me
that,
curious of, like,
crawled inside your in your head,
and I just can't. I'm just like,
Yeah.
why is that's there? And if I don't acknowledge it, it's just gonna like dig itself deeper. And
like
it's
a
like,
brain worm. It's just in there.
so is this is individual like meetings, like a room where you can break stuff, but only it's a room where you can wear a diaper, or is this like a group thing?
Apparently, there's options for group interplay as babies. Like it's like a daycare,
That's what it sounded like.
and then there's individual sessions for your bed and breakfast there. Like
if you're not comfortable being around.
or if you've got severe childhood traumas that you need to work through and poop in your pants, I guess.
I'm trying to find their website.
I don't even remember anything when
It's
I
called
was in diapers.
poopoocaca.com.
Like I try to understand that. Like I know like even something as much as like a foot fetish, because there is like shit fetishes. It's like, are you just exposed to so much porn that you're like, well, this no longer does it for me. Move on to the feet and feces.
Isn't that like Randy Marsh on South Park when the internet goes out and he's like at a point in his life where just like standard porn just doesn't do it for him? Like he needs the real messed up shit.
Yeah, it's probably a Simpsons episode too. And an Always Sunny episode as well.
Okay, here's more audio from Channel 7 about the diaper spa as I try to find the website.
Playtime, story time, nap time, cuddle time. You understand why people read this when they think for an adult in a diaper, you talk about the judgment. They find it strange.
They do. And I don't ask them to understand. It would be nice if they did, but we're not going to all understand other people's needs and lifestyle.
Murphy says her clients are all over 21, and she insists that diaper wearing isn't about recreation or sexual fetishes. So what do you hope comes from this?
That people learn to be more accepting of people that, are different.
Murphy tells me she's licensed in New York and Maine, but not in New Hampshire. She believes she doesn't need a license to practice the kind of therapy that she is handing out. The town manager says he's been talking with Murphy about the needs and requirements for a home business in a residential neighborhood, but he says no formal application has been filed yet. When it is, he says it will have to go before a public meeting of the town zoning board.
That'll be a fun meeting.
Yeah, people are.
You have to attend with a diaper, though.
Yes.
Have to attend with a diaper, but be against it at the same time.
Yes,
It really confused everybody.
Yes.
It's like your token in. It's your pass. Like you can't show up unless you bring a diaper with you. But it has to be used.
Oh yeah.
It's all coming down to me just thinking like, how does this affect me? Oh, it doesn't. So why does it like people who are making a big stink out of this?
Get it?
This guy gets it.
You said stink, and we're talking about diapers, and you poop into them.
You get it. But the people who make a big stink about it, what is it? Like, are they? It sounds like they're just upset that they can't bring themselves to do something like that.
It's just the sheer prospect of it scares them.
It doesn't affect them though. Like unless like they're people like walking around in the mall, like in public with diapers that are like, I'm allowed to do this, which again,
I'm a public diaper baby.
Well, even Dr. Murphy here said this to Boston.com. She said the most common misconception I hear about ABDL is that the community is comprised of pedophiles, perverts, and sex offenders. That is blatantly not true.
I mean, let's be honest. Anything that's less than Puritan, automatically the pearl clutches are like, it's a bunch of depraved perverts. I don't think it's perverted. I just think it's fucking weird.
It is weird.
It's different.
All right. Is that socially acceptable to be like, I don't get it?
No, that's fair.
Fucked up.
Because like, what is it? Because first of all, how do you relive like childhood trauma from
like, it's almost like regression, but like I feel like it's not a fully vetted psychiatric vein over there, like going with like regression to that, like
but like
regression.
We just our minds aren't really like processed by then, so it's not like, oh, you put on a diaper and you're like, oh my god,
Take it back.
I remember when I was in a diaper, and now I remember this thing that happened when I was like, my brain couldn't record things, because we all have that moment where our brain turns on. Like there's like a certain age in where you can remember where you're like, that's where the memories started. Like the time you like, I can't even think. There's probably many of them, but
think of my I'm just reading on Wikipedia about paraphilic infantilism. Paraphilic infantilism. Some of this sounds like my ex-wife.
What is this?
Paraphilic?
Yeah, another this entry here says another large part of adult baby expression is behaving like a child or engaging in childish activities. This may include crawling or sitting on the floor and playing with toys or games, drawing and coloring books, consuming foods or drinks associated with childhood, such as juice boxes, chicken nuggets, gummy candies, etc.
Hey, don't knock my fucking juice boxes, okay? I want a Capri Sun. I'm getting a Capri Sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as I'm reading all this out loud, I can't just single out Kate. It's starting.
No, because you're like, this is half of my list right here.
It is, yeah.
Except for the coloring books, right? That's the difference.
Kate was really into coloring books, but like the adult coloring books. Remember, there was a period of time.
That was a huge fan of that. Yeah,
and then, but it was very, very short lived. And
it was like, it was like fidget spinners. You know, that had a 1 or 2 year high and then drop. Same thing with adult coloring books.
I still use my fidget spinner regularly.
They were marketed as therapeutic, but I was like, dude, there are so many lines to color outside of. It's a nightmare. I don't know.
It's coming for some people, but not other people.
Yeah, I guess so.
Stress-inducing coloring books.
It's very stressful because I'm like, there's so many opportunities to go outside the line.